Jai Hind students, welcome to my channel Chemistry Concept with Mithilesh Chauhan. Today we are taking chapter 2 Structure of Atom, class 11. The topic that we have taken today is the rules to fill the atomic orbitals. So we need to understand in today's video we will understand the 3 rules to fill the electrons in atomic orbital. So there are 3 rules: Aufbau principle, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity and Pauli's exclusion principle. One by one we will take and we will discuss these 3 rules and will try to understand the rules. So moving ahead. So there are 3 rules: Aufbau principle, Pauli's exclusion principle and Hund's rule. Aufbau principle states that electrons are added one at a time to the lowest energy orbitals available until all the electrons of the atom have been accounted for. That means first the electrons are filled in the lower energy level, then it moves to the higher energy level. Next is Pauli's exclusion principle. Pauli's exclusion principle: an orbital can hold a maximum of 2 electrons. To occupy the same orbital, 2 electrons must spin in opposite direction. Means in an orbital we can have only 2 electrons and that too in opposite directions. Then Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Electrons occupy equal energy orbitals so that a maximum number of unpaired electron results. Means filling of orbital is done one by one and first single electron is filled, and after filling all the orbitals with one electron, then doubling of the electron is done. So we will take it one by one. We will discuss it one by one. First is Aufbau principle. If you see this figure, Aufbau principle, the lowest energy level is 1s. Lowest energy level is 1s, then is 2s, then is 3s, 2s, then 2p, then 3s. So this way electrons are filled from lower energy level to higher energy level. If you see lower energy level, if you see this arrow, movement of arrow is from lower energy level, that is 1s. Then we see, follow this arrow, then is 2s, then follow the arrow, then 2p, then 3s, then 3p. So this way we will follow Aufbau principle starting from lower energy level to higher energy level. Then moving ahead for the next rule. Next rule is Pauli's exclusion principle. No 2 electrons can have the same set of quantum numbers. If you see, no 2 electrons can have same set of quantum number. Means what is there? An orbital can have maximum 2 electrons and that must be in the opposite direction. Now if you see this figure, in this figure you will find that In all the orbitals, that is, this is 1s, this is 2s, in every case we find that 2 electrons are there. So maximum 2 electrons can be filled. But at the places what we can find here is that this orbital have both the electrons in the same direction, that is in upward direction. This orbital have 2 electrons in the downward direction. So you will find that these two are incorrect way of filling the electrons. So electron has to be filled in opposite directions, that means opposite spin. Directions are indicating opposite spins. Now moving ahead for the third rule. Third rule is Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity states that electron pairing in P, D and F. So when filling of subshells other than S are P, D, F, electrons are placed in individual orbitals first before they are paired. What does this mean? First the electron. If we see these two orbitals, in these two orbitals, 2 electrons are filled, and that too in the opposite direction with opposite spins. Now if we come to the next orbital, this is degenerate orbital, p orbital. This is degenerate p orbital, means it have same energy. So in that case, electron is first singly filled, single electron in each orbital, then doubling of the electron is done. As you can see, one here, one here, one here, then doubling is starting from here. So this is how electrons are filled. So three rules are Pauli's exclusion principle, Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity and Aufbau principle. These three rules has to be followed when you are filling atomic orbitals. I hope you all have understood and you will apply these three rules while filling the atomic orbitals. Try to practice the atoms with higher atomic numbers. If you have any query, leave it in the comment. I will answer. Thank you so very much.